by the thumbnail you're looking at, you think this is pretty crazy and insane. But you'll find out. Today, we're going to be continuing What If Goku and Vegeta Are Trapped in the Time Chamber, Part 3. And if you haven't seen the last part, you probably should because Gohan and Piccolo gotten a lot stronger during the last part, as well as Goku and Vegeta. So, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. It's free. You can always change your mind. Enjoy the video. By now, Gohan will go back to the Supreme God world, and he too will get his potential unlocked. So that means that both Piccolo and Gohan got their own potential awakening. And they've been training for these years so that they could go stronger, so the next time they don't have to rely on Goku Vegeta. Because Goku Vegeta seems completely different. They're still mentally disabled, or not. I want to say mentally disabled, that's the wrong word. I meant like still on conflict of the whole time chamber thing. Like they were trapped there for many years, like almost decades. So they still, while they're still training, because training is the only thing that they do that calms them down. It helps them a lot, which means that Goku Vegeta will get a lot stronger. And their personalities still conflict with one another. Like Vegeta would sometimes be nice like Goku, but also Goku would act like me like Vegeta, or sometimes the other way around. Because the two of their personalities being in the time chamber for so long just kind of conflicted with one another. I mean, it's not a bad thing. They're still the same person, just a lot different and a lot more cautious and nervous. While Piccolo and Gohan has to train, so that way that if somehow Goku Vegeta got this, mental breakdown and go crazy, they have to be the one to stop them. I mean, they haven't showed that at all. They're just worried that maybe one day they would. Like the time chamber PTSD will just crawl up into them and act rationally. So they want to make sure they're strong enough to stop them, since Goku Vegeta are pretty powerful. But by now, Gohan and Piccolo has surpassed those two, which motivates Goku and Vegeta to go stronger. And soon, Lord Beerus has arrived, as he has this dream about this Super Saiyan God. And luckily, we said that, there are a few Saiyans living on Earth. And, Beerus is interested, so he decides to go to Earth. He kind of regrets telling Frieza to destroy Earth, because, destroy planet Vegeta, since he wanted to find Super Saiyan God, and he almost wiped the entire Saiyan, so he's lucky that these Saiyans survive. And no, Goku does not go to King Kai's planet. He's actually with Bulma's birthday, because Gigi actually wanted Goku to at least relax for once. At least just enjoy the party. Just forget about the training for 1 second. And Bulma had to convince Vegeta that too, because, at least it's a lot easier to convince Vegeta since he's actually a little bit cooled down. Because, like I said, about the whole personality swap thingy. And Goku's kind of a little bit hard to convince, but he does agree ultimately. And so far, Goku is actually enjoying himself. Like, all that time chamber stuff, that it looked like it didn't happen because Goku's actually being Goku for once. And Vegeta, he's still Vegeta. But he's also enjoying himself in a party. Everyone is. That is until Lord Beerus shows up in a party. And Vegeta PTSD comes in. But a different PTSD. Seeing Lord Beerus, he remembers what he did to King Vegeta. And this also freaks out Vegeta, since he knows what the God Instruction is. If they anger him, And Goku doesn't know who Beerus is, since Vegeta never mentioned him. But seeing Vegeta's reaction, he kind of gets scared too. Usually Goku gets pumped up seeing a good fight, but he knows Vegeta for a long time. And seeing Vegeta's reaction, that's something bad news. And he kind of a little bit scared himself. Piccolo and Gohan have no idea who he is. But Beerus introduced himself. He's looking for the Super Saiyan God. And obviously nobody has no idea what the heck is a Super Saiyan God. But it's all good because, for now, Beerus is enjoying the food because he's getting distracted. But at some point he does ask for it again. Which eventually does lead to the Dragon Balls asking Shenron about it. Shenron explains the need a few pure-hearted Saiyans. And Goku, he's still pure-hearted, but he's not cold. His personality is different, but if you're wondering that, if Goku's not pure-hearted since he's acting a little bit different, no, he's still the same pure-hearted Goku, just in a different way. Vegeta, at this point, he's also pure-hearted since he changed a lot over these years. And so, with everyone there, including Pan being revealed, that she's going to be born soon, we get Super Saiyan God Goku. And since Goku's a lot stronger than normally, This means that he's able to give Beerus a pretty good battle. However, it doesn't change the outcome of the battle because, Beerus still wins. Although Beerus had used a lot more power originally, which surprises Beerus. He knew this guy would be his perfect rival. Of course, Vegeta wanted to get the power himself, but he wanted to work his way for it. Whis and Beerus thank them and go back to their world, which does eventually let Goku and Vegeta train in their world. And this means that Goku has already surpassed Piccolo and Gohan once again. But they're not deterred. If anything, they're more motivated. After all, Piccolo actually plans to train his new form. He actually unlocked it during these years of peace. And Gohan shows some interesting new form as well during his time of training with Piccolo, since basically now Piccolo and Gohan are actually in equal footing. Well, Gohan might actually be a lot stronger than Piccolo since his new form, not the ultimate form, but something newer. And the two just keep training. And they did show it off a few brief moments in their sparring, but they haven't really mastered it yet. But one day, the sky turns dark. No one has no idea what happened, like someone used Shenron, but they had no idea. And they continue their training. Maybe one of their friends used Dragon Balls, but it's kind of unlikely. They're not so sure, but unknowns to them, Frieza has been revived by his henchmen in bits until he gets recovered by the healing chamber. And once Frieza gets wind of the situation, with the extra info that would actually change his training method completely, is that Goku and Vegeta has gotten a lot stronger. But not only them, but Gohan and Piccolo are also massively stronger. So powerful that it even surpasses Goku and Vegeta's power. Even though their scatter tried to sense them, some reason they couldn't, since their power levels always say 0, but they're able to keep up with the God Destruction Beerus. And this actually what terrified Frieza, because he also heard about Majin Buu, which he didn't really care about since, he's dead. But seeing the fact that Gohan and Piccolo are so much stronger, able to defeat him, knows that, oh, not only the monkey that I hate is now stronger, along with the Prince of the Monkeys, but now his little brat and the green guy are now even stronger than ever. And this kind of terrified Frieza because they said that Gohan got this weird long hair form and Piccolo got his own transformation, which was a lot stronger than the Saiyans. So here in this training, he decided that he needs to train more than 4 months. He needs to train like 5 months. And he needs to find a perfect training method to grow stronger. So right now, he's been searching for a good planet to train at. And one day, he's able to stumble across one specific planet. And the soldiers went in there for a while to check it is, but for some reason, one of the soldiers said that, oh hey, we sent one guy there and all of a sudden he just came out in like 0 seconds. Frieza didn't care about this info, but once he heard that some soldiers tried to stay there for at least 1 day and it suddenly just came out of nowhere. Even some tried to stay there for like 1 year. And then just 1 day passed, they came out and outside. So after the soldiers study what the room is, they realized that it's some weird type of chamber that allows them to train, or at least allow time to manipulate through the outside inside. Like for example, one soldier tries to stay in there for at least 1 year. He came out and the soldiers told him that he's only been there for at least 1 year, but in the outside it's only been 1 day. And this actually catch Frieza by surprise. Now this is something he's interested in, a room that can manipulate time. Well, that's something he would try out. And so Frieza actually decided that he don't want to be here for too long, because since he's kind of hasty and he really wants revenge, so to make sure he actually does get what he wants, he decided that 4 years of training wouldn't hurt. So this is what he does. He goes in a time chamber and trains there for 4 years. And he's going to make sure he'll remind himself that 4 years had passed. So he took a few soldiers with him, took 2 his great man, and then, well, he begins to train. And once he trains for 4 months, well, aka 4 years in the time chamber, but for everyone else, it will be for 4 days. And by now, Frieza gotten a lot stronger, and I mean a lot stronger. He able to unlock his golden form, which he used to mock the Saiyans, but he decided that maybe he could go even further. He actually think about like just leaving the time chamber now since he got the golden form, but he wants to make sure he is extra prepared. He wants to make sure that he doesn't lose to these monkeys. So that's what he does. He trains for 4 years, and he's able to unlock another new form, a form that's beyond the golden form. He able to perfect it, the golden form, but this new form, he calls it Black Frieza. Yes, Black Frieza is finally appearing in my What If. But this is the imperfect Black Frieza sense. He hasn't really mastered it because, well, it is going to take him a very long time, but while his black form does have some stamina train, it's not as much as the golden form when he first has it. So he actually could stay in this form a lot much longer than his golden form back in Resident F. So now you're wondering, how strong is Frieza? I'm not going to say he is above Master Ultra Instinct Goku or Ultra Ego Vegeta, but I could safely say that he is completely above the Goku Black arc, which is pretty bad if you think about it. But what about Gohan and Piccolo? Well, I will also say they're also above the Rextros and F levels too. Since they've gotten a lot stronger, same with Goku Vegeta, they've gotten stronger than himself too. However, after just 4 days of, the drama's been used, all of a sudden, a bunch of Frieza soldiers and ships fly towards Earth. And, of course, nobody has no idea what's going on, since Jaco never warned them. But sensing a bunch of power levels, even extremely higher ones, heck, even the weaker soldiers are pretty overpowered, pretty strong. This will actually make everyone sense their energy. They were able to sense the soldiers' powers, including the higher rankings. Heck, even Frieza. And Frieza's just in his first form, and right now, everyone's just terrified of Frieza's power. So, what's left was the Sea Fighters, Piccolo, Gohan, Master Roshi, Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, etc. Everyone goes to where Frieza's at. And sure enough, Frieza's there at his first form. And right away, everyone's terrified of Frieza because his power is completely off the charts. Frieza makes his presence known, demanding to know where Goku is. And surprisingly enough, as he said where Goku is, Goku and Vegeta appears. And that's because Goku's instant transmission. And Frieza, well, he's like, oh, there's my answer. There's the monkey I wanted to kill. But first, I want to test out everyone's strength. So, he sent out some of these soldiers, thinking this would be pretty easy. And Frieza was almost right, because the soldiers, even the fodder soldiers, well, I want to say fodder anymore, because some of them are actually trained in a time chamber, and it actually giving everyone a lot of trouble, even for Goku and Vegeta. Well, that is until some of them go to their normal Super Saiyan forms, and they're able to beat the soldiers, although they still had to use a lot power than normally. Even the human fighters are struggling a lot. Like, they're not able to beat them easily. Like, the soldiers are almost killed some of the Sea Fighters, but luckily, with the stronger fighters like Piccolo, Gohan, Vegeta, and Goku, they're able to defeat all the soldiers. However, as for the higher ranking ones, yeah, like, that's pretty tough. And Ginyu does appear, taking one of their bodies, but with Goku going Super Saiyan 2, and Vegeta going Super Saiyan 2, and some of them going Super Saiyan God, they're able to beat that soldier and Ginyu. Plus, Ginyu doesn't have perfect control on the soldier's body, so they wouldn't do much. And I'm referring to Takuma, he is beaten. But then, Lord Frieza himself make his presence known. And just in his first form, the entire Earth and the universe itself shakes. Everyone's shocked, they're taken aback. This human Sea Fighter just had a retreat. Even Beerus senses this from afar. Although it's not as stronger than him, but it's still impressive and noticeable. So, he and Whis will make their way to Earth. But as for Frieza, he's finally excited. He could finally get that revenge he wanted. He looked at Goku, smirking ear to ear. Finally, he could get his revenge on the monkey. Goku's pretty terrified, but he smiles too. And it looks like Goku doesn't need to hold back. So, he powers up to his new form, Super Saiyan Blue. Frieza smiles, and he actually transformed only to his third form, surprisingly. Goku's confused on why he's not going to his final form, but Frieza said this is more than enough. And so the two clash, and sure enough, Frieza was correct. It actually is more than enough. Although, I actually would say they're actually dead even instead of one way and water. No, they're actually just dead even. And this concerns Goku. And he's able to keep up with third form Frieza, then imagine how strong Frieza's final form would be. Vegeta decided to step in. going into his Super Saiyan Blue form as well, and the two begin to fight Frieza, which Frieza is actually getting pushed back. He's surprised that the monkeys has to team up to defeat him. However, he's not too angry because, if anything, this delighted him. They have no idea what other power he has within him. So, he just decided to show off his final form. And this completely turns the tide, as he's able to bully both Goku and Vegeta so bad. And he nearly killed the two. And just as Frieza is about to end their lives, Gohan and Piccolo jumps in, going to their new forms, Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. And these two, well, despite them not having God Ki, they actually surpasses Goku and Vegeta's blue form combined. And Gohan is actually the strongest one. Frieza just laughs, saying that, oh, the son of Goku wants to taste of me, as well as this orange slug. Speaking of which, why is he orange? It's a weird shape of color. But he thinks his color's much better. And before Frieza could even mock him even further, Gohan had already had his fist into Frieza's face, blowing the Emperor away. He was catch off guard, but he shrugged it off. Alright, guess he needs to get this a little seriously. Frieza powers up, as well as Piccolo and Gohan, and the two of them begin to clash with Frieza. And at first, it seems like they were going blow out the blow. Piccolo and Gohan's using more of their power, as well as Frieza. But it is perfectly clear that Frieza still has the upper hand. At this rate, they're going to lose. They can't do anything to Frieza. And Frieza, just to make sure to put even more fear into them, he tells them this isn't really his final form. Well, this is his final form, but he lets them on a little secret. He actually has two more transformations, and the last two is the much stronger one than his new one. And this terrifies everyone. Frieza got two more transformations, and it's even stronger than this one. Yeah, everyone's freaking out right now. They have no idea what to do. Then Beerus Whis arrives. And for some reason, even Shin arrives. They have no idea why Shin's here, but Shin walks up to Goku and Vegeta. Of course, Kabito appears and he actually heals the two, which they got a lot big Senkai boosts, but it's still not gonna be enough. They wonder why Shin's here. Even Beerus want to know why. Which Shin said that he actually found a way that maybe they could do something to Frieza. The Okai give him this, so he wants to give it to them. He gave them two strange earrings. Goku Vegeta want to know what is this, and well, he explained. These are called the Batara earrings. Once they put it on, both of their powers will merge into one, becoming a powerful fighter. However, it is the cause of the time limit that they cannot defuse to be stuck forever. However, we said that he could probably defuse them. And in case everything just goes bad, well, Beerus could just interfere himself. And at first, Frieza was terrified, thinking that Beerus would interfere. However, Beerus said that, oh, he just here to taste the strawberry ice cream that Bulma promised him. So he was just like, okay, I'll just watch, as long as you don't mess up my ice cream, just do whatever. And thus Frieza just continued his battle with Gohan and Piccolo, which he's obviously winning. Well, it's not a clear winner, but he's still winning. Vegeta and Goku have no idea what to think. Should they use the Batara? I mean, it's fine because we could just defuse him, but Vegeta being Vegeta, he doesn't like the idea of fusing. It sounds weird, but again, it takes some convincing for Vegeta, especially Goku, but they both decide to agree on this. If they want to assure a victory, they need to fuse. They had to fuse to beat Frieza, because if they don't, then Earth and everything else will be destroyed. And Beerus would not be happy if Frieza just destroyed the Earth, where his good food source is at. So, Goku and Vegeta look at each other, smile, and then place their Batara earrings. And as they watch Gohan and Piccolo are being beaten down, and Frieza decides to show off his golden form, this is where we leave this with it for now. What do you think is going to win? I'll see you guys next time.